Hello, the game has started and just reloading Woogles. Okay, we're off. I have a terrible rack. I'll exchange and keep RS. That's better. Scrabble, yeah. Of or relating to a scribe. Otaries, got the R, I've got Roariest, that'll be the highest scoring four-timer, or the highest scoring bingo being a four-timer. Agenesia, very nice, so opponents bingoed back to back. I shan't be doing that, unfortunately. F48 actually is good, so I will be doing it. That's the only R I can play through, yeah. C's, opponent scores another 72, so let's have a look at opponent's first three scores. 76, 74, 72. Wow, okay, now I have outrange onto an E. There's an E up there. Do I have anything onto the S? Outrang is also good. What about an auto word? No. What about an anagram of outrange? Not that I can see. I'm going with outrange. Wow, what a start to the game. Explosive stuff. Meaved. Okay, the bingo's come to an end, and just looking at KN plays at the top here. KN, no, nothing works there. But I do have some hot spots to consider for my W and my K. I'd like to keep my K for up here, but opponent's likely to snap it up anyway. So perhaps tack here for 33. Preserves my one and only vowel. C's takes a number of hooks. And I can play my W potentially afterwards. Can I extend further down? No, I'm going with tack. Okay, opponent plays FE there. Now, I don't have a W play across the top, but I am getting closer to bingo territory. The W and the F not ideal as bingo tiles go, but there will be some bingos with a W and an F in them. Maybe even a compound word through one of these vowels. I have the flat component of a word. flawn is good. Not that it helps me. Well, it does play here. Maybe just flaw. That's not a bad score. 39. How many N's to come? 3. I might hang on to the N because it does help this rack. Yeah, flaw for 39. Cannot. Okay, opponent scores 48 points there. And that's a big score, but I do have some scoring potential of my own. Now these tiles don't look that far from a bingo, and the I and the A could be useful here. Notch. Something like a notch, yeah. I have the co prefix. CH definitely seems like it should go together if there is a bingo to be found. Now, I have chant here for 32. I'm just not seeing a bingo. I'll have one last look here. I also have, well, I have ho here. Not the best of rack leaves. That's 37. What about colent? C-H-O-L-E-N-T. Why does that ring a bell? Doesn't play anyway, but let's see what the rack looks like after hock. The K has been played, so no way to get good scores off the bottom of hock. Hock 31. What about through the C, through the R, coming down onto? No, I don't have anything for. Okay, well, I think I'll go with hock here for 31. Okay, opponent scores a massive 56 and has taken a commanding lead. I have relation, Taylor on Oriental. Oriental looks okay because it'll block a Q play like chins or quin. There's a fair few U's and I's to come, so I don't want to leave that for opponent. Maybe Oriental is the play, even though it doesn't get doubled. I could play from the S. What about, is there one that begins with an A? Or what about the S up here? No, I think I want to block the Q. Oriental 59. Okay, look at this. have the ing ending. What about this E here? Re-dyeing. To re-dye something. Is that a thing? Re-dyeing, yeah. Okay, I've got the two U's now. I've got umu and probably a few others. Remaining pool looks pretty bingo-y, if the truth be told, apart from the V and the W. Those aren't great bingo tiles, but the rest of them. So that means I should be addressing... Oh, my time's ticking down as well. But I should be addressing bingo lanes here. Because, well, even the S is a useful floater with these tiles. So how best to block bingo lanes? The thing is, I still need to score. I still need to score. I have nothing for going at the end of AH. Looking for hotspots for the M. I've got here. 7 tiles in the bag. I think this is the play. Can't get rid of umu somewhere to good effect, can I? I'm going with this. Okay. Vigor. Opponent scores well there, so I do now need a bingo to win. And I'm looking at the S at the top of the board there. And the I would be perfect placement. Unplighted. No. Wow, what to do? Do I create another bingo lane? And if so, how? That's really killed it for me, the position there. Uplifted, up, Okay, I'm going with... Alp. I think I'm going to play Alp. Okay, opponent's got Woker. Now, Toludine. Oh, Toludine, almost. Untoiled. No. What about the S? I don't think I have a bingo here, unfortunately. Toludine, yeah. It's one square outlined. Outlined, yes. Wow, look at that. If I had not gone over time, I would have won the game because 10 points were subtracted because of my poor time management. Look at this, time penalty -10. Just shows you how important it is to manage your time and not waste it. in the middle of the game. Anyway, let's see what we missed. That was a rip-roaring game, and there will no doubt be a few misses. So, exchange on the first rack, Scrabble for opponent, Chablis good as well, and Basilic. Nice. So Roariest for 78 all rotaries, 4 timers there, that's fine. Agenesia for opponent, F48 was the only bingo here. C's for 72 was opponent, and then Argonaut. Yeah, there was a word like this that I was thinking of, but that was from the A. Argonaut. Extra 8 points. Wow, that would have given me the draw, but the game would have changed, obviously, if you play a different word. So I went with outrange. Now opponent's got the Q, but no great way to utilize it. 42 for Meaved, his lowest score of the game so far. And then tack for 33, Whackf. Wow, 34, why did I miss Whackf? And where was it? G12. Ah, parallel. That's quite nice. Whackf. NTT, not a bad rack leave, I guess. But equity points similar, so not much in it. FE for 29 opponent plays, and then I've got floor for 39, that was best. Kanat for 48, and Svaraj also had from the S. Now, Notchell. I did put Notch on my rack because this actually did feel like a bingo rack, and they just looked so familiar as a set of 7 letters. So that was a major miss. This 4-timer spot from K5 down, a monster 107 points. That was a huge miss. But there were other bingos. Enclothe from the E's of Agenesia. And yeah, so I should have spotted enclothe, but Notchell, also a word I'm familiar with. So a little disappointed to have missed those ones. And yeah, and the other thing, I don't know if Hock was the best play because it did, well, it took out a hotspot, but it also took out a useful bingo lane. Although there were other bingo lanes on the board, so not so drastic. Joe for 56, and then I've got Oriental. Reason I played it down there was because I just looked at all these U's and I's, and I thought, and there were N's as well to come, so play of Quin would be easy, even Quat, Q-U-A-T, Quep, Q-U-E-P. There were so many U's, so I thought chances are opponent's going to have a Q play, and that was my thinking. So Triolayan through, actually Triolayan would have also blocked the Q play. I like that one. 70. Again, just 11 points would have been enough to win, but yeah, I think I should have taken a little longer on this move because I do know the word Triolayan, and that would have certainly blocked the Q play. Chi for 52, and now opponent's got that bingo lead again, so Redying I spotted, but syringed. Again, I've rushed the move and sacrificed 16 points. Wow. Syringed and synergid. Syringed I've definitely seen and actually played before. So, yeah, a couple of misses this game. Buy for 29. That was opponent, and now it's pretty close, so I don't need a bingo to win at this stage, but with this rack I wasn't going to score very well. Is the best on offer equity wise, and now opponent's got vigor, and this definitely puts him in the driving seat to win. And I was thinking what to do with this rack. Now poked for 37. My time was ticking down as well, so I was kind of, oh yeah, mop, poked and seized. Wow, that would have been fantastic. I wonder if opponent had a bingo with his next rack. Let's have a look. That would have been nice, because that would have put me just 10 points behind, or thereabouts, 13 points behind, and I would have possibly, no, I wouldn't have gone out first, because, well, potentially, if I play PED, I've got LNTU, and I pick one up from the bag. If these floaters are blocked, chances are I'm not going out with Lunt +1. Yeah, interesting endgame, but syringed would have, I think, sealed it for me, unless opponent bingoed back. Now, wow, if opponent didn't have the W and had the other tile, then that was in the bag, then probably would have won, because there were some floaters and the W was the only thing that scuppered his bingo prospects. But look at Woker, 37. And now look at, I'm 16 seconds to go. Haven't incurred the time penalty yet. But if I play outlined for 62 without the time penalty, I'm on, yeah, I win the game. Oh, that's irksome. Outlined, if I just spotted it quicker, I would have got 62, putting me on 539, and I get 2, 4, 5, 6, 12 points from opponent. Yeah, so I win the game. Win it by about 2 points or something. So that was interesting. The time management highlighted pretty clearly in this game how you can lose or win the game by the narrowest of margins. That 10-point time penalty definitely costing me here, as well as the missed optimal play of syringed. So that was the end of the game, and yeah, pretty good game. Hope you enjoyed watching that one. Almost 1,100 points between us. And I will see you next time.